it was a very blissful. It was a very blissful festival for us, and I thought like it will be a very good that we all devotees of Bhakti Diksha get together, especially the kids, because I take kids Bhakti Diksha on Fridays. So I thought it will be very nice that we all kids can get together and do the pots together. So I can help them, guide them, as most of them were doing first time. So it was very nice of Deena Mataji. She offered her home for us to do the service, and we all devotees gathered at her house. And it was like it seemed like Panihati Dham. It was all the kids doing their pots. It was very blissful. All of us helping each other. Doing so busy in serving the. So it took me like 20 plus hours to do the Jagannath pot. As you know, I made the Jagannath pot, and it was very hard to decide on the theme. So kept on praying to Krishna, like, please give me guidance of what theme should I do, and then I thought about. Then I got the thought of making Jagannath pot. So the kids also participated, and like it was very nice. The kids thought like when we assembled it, the kids thought like, oh, Jagannath looks so glamorous. It looks as if like he's going to a wedding. So even kids were so excited. And when we assembled it, when we put whole pot together and we decorated it, so it was looking so real, as if like Jagannath is with us, and we wanted to take pictures with Jagannath and pray in our mind, and it was very real feeling that Jagannath is with us, and we didn't want to let him go, but I had to drop the pot at Jagannath house. So we covered him nicely, wrapped him around so that nobody should see him. Um, so no stranger should see him. So that's how we were very reluctant to let Jagannath go. So and yeah, the kids also enjoyed, the whole family, Dina Mataji, Prabhuji, Ayush, Aisha, Neet, everybody participated. It was a joint effort, joint team, and also many other devotees got a chance to serve Jagannath when two of the Matajis, they were in India. They gave me they did a video call, and they asked me like, do you need anything? I said, yes, I need some materials. So they got some materials for Jagannath. So Jagannath gave them service as well. So it was very nice to see that. And it's very good to use your talent for serving the Lord. And that's what I wanted to do. And also, yeah, Jagannath is, as very, very merciful. He gives devotees, like lot many devotees got service. So it was very blissful service, and we really enjoyed thoroughly. And I would also, I had the similar experience even last year, Panihati. It was the picture which I was looking, Radha Landaneshwara. It was an old calendar, 3 years old calendar, and I was looking at the picture of Radha Landaneshwara and was making my pot, and I was making Radha Landaneshwara on my pot. And the same when I on the Panihati day, as I entered the temple, I was amazed to see that the Lord was dressed as same as in the picture, which I was looking and making the pot. So in that way, the Lord reciprocated. I got darshan of the Lord, and so this Panihati festival is very close to my heart, and I do it with good devotion. And it's been like 10 years. I remember the first pot I did in 2013 for the Manor, Watford. and we were given a room, and the all devotees were sitting down and preparing the prasadam and decorating our pots. So this festival is very, very dear to my heart, and I really hope that I always get this service and continue to serve the Lord, and also help many other devotees in this service. So Jai Jagannath and Panihati Festival ki jai. Thank you so much for listening.
Jai Mataji, Kanchana Mataji. Thank you so much for sharing your wonderful realization, Mataji. In fact, we were amazed. I think everyone was amazed to see how you have decorated your pot for this year. Jagan is such a huge, and I think that was the highest bidding for the pot this year in the temple for the auction. So thank you so much, Mataji, for giving in your hands and making this festival also a wonderful joy for everyone, Mataji. Haribo. So next we have Sumati and Sunaina Mataji. So if you're there, you can unmute and share your realizations, Matajis. And just bear in mind that the time allocated is only 2 minutes. Yeah. Thank you so much, Haribo. So we have Sumati and Sunaina Mataji now.
Haribol Prabhuji,
Haribo Mataji.
please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for giving me a chance for sharing my realization about Panihati Pot Festival. We were so amazed. This was first time for all of us because we just celebrated this festival first time. Nowhere else since I connected from this ISKCON society. So it was really very super blissful, amazing experience for me. Since the starting, since taking that pot and all decorating and mixing, filling, all that, and because of encouragement of all my Bhakti Vriksha members, Nitai Prabhu and Tarni Mataji and all others, Ritu Mataji, Purvi Mataji and all others, they encouraged my kids, Sumati and Harshita, for the pot preparation since first day, how long they are for pot preparations, how long it will take, how much they have prepared. So all that, it was nice experience. And also I was just thinking that all the other festivals are celebrated means during the weekdays, and this was the first festival which included me also, and celebrated on Sunday. So it was very special for me. And they just drawn Nitai Gauranga childhood features. And after that, in auctions, it was full of enthusiasm of other devotees. That auctions full time smiley face, very energetic face of Yamuneshwari Mataji. She was completely in that way, just like with the mercy of Sri Radha Landaneshwar and Guru Maharaj Nitai Gauranga. So it was all super nice experience for me. And finally, I again we got Nitai Gauranga pot with a line Nitai Padakamla Oti Chanda Shushitala. So it was again that, okay, Lord Nityananda wanted to be with us back to home. So that was nice, and thank you for including us for this pot festival, and our pot got selected for that. Jai Shri Nityananda Prabhu, Jai Shri Guru.
Yeah, thank you so much for your realizations, Mataji. Yeah, we could see like I think Harshita and sisters, they were very enthusiastic answering all the questions and answers as well during the auction. So thank you so much, Mataji, for your wonderful realizations. So next we'll move on to Monica Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna to everyone. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm not sure about the realizations I have, but there are few lessons which I learned during this process. First of all, because last year my daughter Pari, she actually, made the pot with in assistance with Ujjwala Mataji and Komal Mataji. So this time, because she was having, final exams, so that responsibility came on me that I have to prepare the pot, and I was having no idea like how I should do it. So once I dropped the idea that I will not submit my pot, but then I thought, okay, let me give a try. Then I sat beside my daughter, and she was going through her youth Bhakti Vriksha, and I was just sitting next to her and asking her like, what should I do? And then all of a sudden, Arvind Prabhu was saying in that Bhakti Vriksha that if you have a will, Krishna gives you the skill. And that line, it hit me so much. And then I thought, okay, I want to do it, but how, I don't know. So I just started painting that picture, and after 2 days it came out very well. And I was so amazed to see that, and of course, doubtful on me as well that, I mean, did I did that, So, and then I have to, deliver that pot to Yamneshwari Mataji. So on Saturday evening, I went there, and my husband, he was, trying to find out the parking, and he could not get it. So me and my daughter, we went into Yamneshwari Mataji, and we, handed over our pot to her. And she did not say anything to me, and I did not ask her anything. It's just that, I explained about the pot, and we had some conversation, and then I left. And in the meantime, Sachin, my husband, also got parking, and then I asked him to go to, come with us to Yamneshwari Mataji's home and take Jagannath's blessings. So he came to the house, and then we called Yamneshwari Mataji, even though she was not well, but we insisted her to come down again and talk to us. And then all of a sudden a thought came into my mind, and I'm like, Yamneshwari Mataji, you are decorating my pot because it's selected in top 15, and after top 15 it got selected for top 3 as well. I don't know, I mean, it's Krishna's mercy, I would say that, on me. And one more thing, when I was painting that pot, that pot has, my theme was Yashoda with Krishna. So on the one side, the picture was Yashoda feeding Krishna makhan, sitting Krishna in her lap, and on the second side, that when Krishna stole Makhan, then how Yashoda, was running behind him. So that was, I wanted to show two phases of mother's love and anger. So when I was painting that picture, that when Yashoda Maya is feeding Krishna, so I don't know what bhav came in my heart, and it just came in my mind that I hope one day will come that when I can cook for Krishna. And when I went to deliver the pot to Yamneshwari Mataji, I just asked her that, you are, filling my pot and you will offer, can I help you in Deti kitchen? And she said, can you come at 4 a.m. in the morning? And I'm like, uh, you call me anytime, I will come. So it was, and she wanted to ask me, but she stopped herself because I did not ask her that if I can help her. So it's like, I don't know how that thought came in my mind to ask her. And she is so kind hearted, and she gave me that opportunity. So next day, 4 a.m., Manjula Mataji, I want to thank to Manjula Mataji as well. She picked me from my home because we have to go in altar clean. And that was the first time I entered in Deti kitchen. And I did, service with Yamneshwari Mataji, Arvind Prabhu, Manjula Mataji, Sangeeta Mataji was also there, and Vinil Prabhu. He was so supportive because I was first time, I went into the kitchen, and I didn't knew where the stuff is, and he was so active. whenever I ask him, he just go and run and get that stuff to support whatever is assigned to me. So thank you so much, Vinil Prabhu. And that's how and then for 12 o'clock Mahabhoga, um, I have been called to prepare chapati for Krishna. So I made chapati. So not directly but indirectly, Krishna accepted my wish or my will to feed him. And I was so happy when I came into temple. I was so blessed and filled with tears in my heart that whenever you ask anything, with deep of your heart, from Krishna, he will never say no to you. I mean, he just accepted, even though I am not qualified for deity service, deity kitchen service, but he accepted me as it is. So thank you so much. This was my first experience, and I hope I could continue this. And Yamneshwari Mataji, Vinil Prabhu, keep on giving me opportunities to serve Krishna more. Thank you so much, everyone.
Hare Krishna, Monica Mataji. Thank you so much for your wonderful realizations, Mataji. It was very, actually, to be honest, devotees, Mataji was first time in, but she was moving around as if she was been in daily kitchen all the while. So thank you so much. And Mataji's spot was also very beautiful this time. So with Yashoda Damodar Krishna. So thank you so much, Monica Mataji. And next
Thank you.
we'll move on to Jalpa Mataji. So Mataji, if you're there, you can unmute and share your realizations, Mataji. And just
Hare
keep it
Krishna,
2 minute
Prabhu.
shorts, yeah? Thank you so much.
Can you hear me, Prabhu?
Yes, Mataji. We can hear Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu. Uh, y- yes. So my realization was also, it was very different this time. Normally, every year we plan in advance. And can you see me now, Prabhu? Hello?
Yes, Mataji, please go ahead. We can hear you, Mataji. Yeah.
Okay. So normally we plan the theme, start designing the pot 1 month in advance. This time I got confused with the date. So I was thinking the 4th June was the date to offer, and I was thinking 4th June was the date to finish the pot. And one day, Vivek Prabhu, hats off to Vivek Prabhu as usual, he posted the pictures of everybody doing their pots, and I just went back and checked the messages, and he sent a reminder, day after tomorrow is the last day to finish your pot. And I was looking at Amit, and I thought, why? I thought I had 1 week to go. And I was like, Krishna, it's in your hands. So the theme was decided. I wanted to do Damodar Leela, but I had not prepared for it at all. And I was so keen on painting it correctly this time, because it was an image of baby Krishna crying. So I said, if that bhav doesn't show, if that, when the baby is upset with the mother and there's tears in his eyes, because when the baby knows he has done something wrong, and that time when they are crying, knowing that I have done something wrong, to get that expression, I thought it will take me at least 1 week to get it right. And then I started panicking. I just sat overnight again to start doing it. And I was saying to Krishna that I don't know what happens with the pot, but the expression has to be right. I cannot get that wrong. Um, and I said, whether the pot gets selected or no, nothing else matters, as long as your Leela, your expression, your feeling at that time comes accurately onto that. So that night I just started, and normally what takes me good 7-8 hours to paint, in 2.5 hours I finished drawing, I finished painting the facial expressions, and it came out exactly how I expected it to be. So I was surprised that it was just like hands started flowing. And I used to enjoy painting. It is one of my favorite hobbies, which I've never done after college. So the only time I really enjoy and relish painting is Panihati, which is why I never miss it. So when you're doing it only once a year, it is not something that you get a grip on very quickly. So when the face was completed, when I got the expressions and tears right, I just sat down looking at it because I I couldn't believe that I did that, and in such a small time. And the next day, when I finished painting the rest of it, I was thinking, what to do. What do I do next? I didn't plan. I don't have time to think. And it was, I mean, this time it was Krishna who guided me how he wants the pot and what he wants me to do, rather than me thinking how I am going to do it. So I just said the rest of the pot, there's Krishna, there's you in one side, rest of the pot is empty. What do I do? And then suddenly it struck that I just started making like matkas there and showing it broken pieces. So on one side it was showing that this is what he did, which is why he's crying. So that entire theme just fell together, and none of it was planned. Like, it was a 2-day job. Yes, late nights, more hours, but without we having that time to put a lot of effort into it. It was like Krishna is guiding, this is how I want it, this is the color I want, this is how it needs to look. And it just came. And once the pot was finished, I got that, I went through the spreadsheet that everything was selected. First it was Deena Mataji to do the mixing, so I said okay, I can speak to her and see if she can help. And then when I met her in the temple on the day of chopping, she said, no, it's not me, maybe Deena Shrestha Mataji. I said, okay. And then suddenly I went back to my sheet and the name was changed to Varshana Mataji. I said, okay, no problem. So I spoke, and then Vivek Prabhu called me in the evening that Varshana Mataji also cannot do. She is helping Yamuneshwari Mataji. And Vivek Prabhu is like, ask Amit to come. And Amit had to look after kids. So I thought, if Amit comes, then where will the kids go? So then I was just worried because there was nobody to help. And every single time, I'm the last person to finish the top decoration. And I'm still looking at my pot and thinking, oh, I could do this more, I could do that more. And that day, I just thought, Krishna, today I cannot let that happen. I tried to prepare as much as possible, but chopping and stuff had to be done there on that day. So then that evening, Nikunja Mataji called and she said she will be able to do it. So we planned and decided. And in the morning, she was there before me. She helped me with everything, and I didn't even feel the need. So there were certain things that Amit was supposed to bring on his way, and he didn't turn up because he had a very bad hay fever allergy. He could not get out of bed. And Nikunja Mataji said, don't worry. She spoke to people, and she said, today's Kalpa Vriksha, just talk to people. Do you have salt? Do you have peanuts? Do you have peppers? And everything just started appearing that day. And for the first time in our last 7-8 years that we've been doing the pot, I was not the last one to finish my pot. So it was totally Krishna's mercy. Hello.
Jai, thank you so much,
So I
Mataji.
wanted to especially thank Nikunja Mataji to help me out that day. It wasn't possible without you, Mataji.
Jai. Thank you so much, Jalpa Mataji, for your wonderful realization. And yeah, see, as we have going on devotees by devotees, we can see how much of efforts they are putting in, how much of challenges they had, but still they managed to get this pots done and make the festival going, Mataji. So thank you so much, Jalpa Mataji. And next we have Bhushan Mataji in line to share her realizations. So just to keep in mind, devotees, just make it 2 minutes short because we have quite a few devotees, number of devotees to share as well. So yeah.
Hare
Bhushan,
Krishna, Prabhuji.
are
Hare
you there?
Krishna, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Sorry.
try to keep it as short. Actually, I didn't even think so much.
No, it's Mataji.
Yeah, it's really a wonderful experience, actually. I'm giving this realization on behalf of my daughter. She's at university. Anjali made this part. So when I told her, because she's back to university, so I thought, okay, I speak because I'm the witness of what was happening. So first of all, Panihati festival. Every year when the festival arrives, like we start thinking a month before, everybody's eyes lit up. Like, it's so beautiful. Panihati is coming. And it's a festival of love, joy, togetherness, surrender. And overall, actually, moreover, it's a very sweet punishment by Nityanand Prabhu to Raghunath Dasa, and which he very joyfully performed. And since that time, we all have been performing it very nicely and joyfully. And I love this festival of the year. Uh, it's been third year that Anjali painted the pot. And it was really beautiful experience. This year, we were just kind of in the middle. She said she might not be able to do because she was in the middle of her exams. And it just arrived on the right time, exams finished. And before her next term started, it was just 1 week in the middle. And she could do it. And I was so happy. I wanted to help her, but I'm not good in painting and nothing else at all. And I was busy in my Gita Gyan course as well. So eventually we bought the pot and she straight away started. She worked really hard. She had already decided she wanted to do Radha Krishna on one side, but she was not sure on the other side. So she did Radha Krishna and she tried her best to beautify Radha and Krishna. I said, you don't have to. He's got 6 opulences in full. He's already beautiful, wonderful. And then she just kept on trying, adding more and more and more. Those 5 days, she hardly stepped much. She was doing whatever she could do. And then eventually that night next day when we had to go, she didn't sleep at all. And I didn't sleep at all as well. So she managed to do the pot and it came up beautiful. Eventually I remember first day when she wanted to do the pot, like when I wanted her to do the pot and she said she does not do any painting, but she's been doing drawing, but not painting at all. So I said, you try. So at that time, I remember that one verse from Bhagavad Gita, which I wanted to say here. Anyansh chintayanto mam ye jana pariyupasate tesham nityabhyuktana yogkshemam vahamyam. So where Lord Krishna says that those who think of me and engage to exclusive devotion to me, to them, I provide what they lack and I preserve what they already have. And that definitely applies to Anjali here. Like she did not have the capability, but she did it. And then Lord Krishna looked after her. So whatever we do for the pleasure of Lord Krishna, he crosses all the boundaries to make that child, make that person successful so that they can give it to us. So Venudana Prabhuji, our leader, he came over there and he helped Anjali giving her ideas. We tried our best and here I hope we've been able to make the Lord happy. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Bhushan Mataji, for the wonderful realization on behalf of Anjali. Yeah, so Renuka Mataji, are you there? So we can hear your
Prabhuji.
wonderful realizations. Yeah.
Prabhuji, you can hear us, yeah?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So this wasn't actually the pot that I painted. Okay, so this is a realization from me as well as my daughter who painted the pot. It was our first time taking part in the Panihati festival. We'd never been there before. So when I asked Saisha, okay, would you like to take part? Okay, we were a bit apprehensive because of course we'd not taken any project as such, you know, at this scale. And all I said to her, okay, you'll be fine, but try and, you know, start painting, and every time you paint, just chant Hare Krishna, and then Krishna will just kind of, you know, like guide you. So I think that chanting was really powerful. So every time she painted, she just chanted at the same time. Our theme was Krishna is in everything. So she painted a picture of Lord Krishna, and then we weren't kind of quite clear as to what to paint on the other side. But as we started with the process, I think things started to flow automatically. It was almost as if, as other devotees have said, you know, Krishna was guiding us through the process. That is how both of us felt. Because we just started with Krishna's face in the middle, and then all of a sudden, one magical moment, it was just like the whole universe is made up of the 5 tattvas. So we just decided, well, why don't we just paint air, water, ether, fire, and earth, so those elements. And then it naturally, just one after another, themes kept coming in as if that supernatural power up there, Krishna was just guiding us through the process. So thanks for giving us the opportunity there, Kay. It was our first time, Kay, and hopefully we pleased Lord Krishna there. I mean, for her, I was a little bit apprehensive because I thought maybe I'll have to nag her, she wouldn't finish on time. But honestly speaking, there wasn't once, I had to say, Saisha, you've got to sit down, okay, and paint the pot. It was totally, well, she wanted to finish the pot. We finished well in time. If anything I helped her with, it was just making the video, the 2 minutes video. And then even at Soho, I think it was the first time us attending the auction and everything. The whole process, I think the whole community coming together, that community spirit in people helping each other out, people really being enthusiastic, trying and raise money, okay, and for such a good cause, the building and all of that. It was just really, really nice and really, really good to see. And we're just so blessed to actually have been part of this wonderful service. And hopefully next year, Krishna will give us chance again to take part. Do you want to say anything, Saisha?
I really like painting the pot, and I hope my pot pleased Lord Krishna, and I loved the auction.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Saisha. Yes, for sure, Krishna loved your pot. That's why he went out on the auction very fast with 5 elements. So thank you so much, Renika Mataji, for sharing this pastime as well, Mataji. Thank you so much. So now we can see the importance of chanting as well, and how this has also made, also helped, devotees in the process of this pot making. So
I would say, Prabhuji, this is the first time we've done this service. And I think everybody in my house, who didn't ever chant, my son never, he's at uni 2nd year. And this is the first time through this process, he started chanting every day, at least 1 round, So I was really pleased, for that he's chanting at uni. I don't know. This whole thing inspired him as well to start chanting. So Hare Krishna.
Yes, man, just the power of chanting the Maha Mantra.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mataji. So next we have, we'll move on to so we have covered Mathura Dham's realization now by all the 6 devotees, and next we have Jagannath Dham. So let's have Manvinder Prabhu from Jagannath Dham to share his realizations.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Manvinder
Hare Krishna,
Prabhu.
everyone. My obeisances to everyone. This Panihati festival is very special because my journey started last year with the same festival in the Krishna consciousness. So last year I took the service of some vegetable cutting and all, but this year Mataji, Pramida Mataji gave me opportunity so that I can go in that mixing room and do that service. So I was not aware what I will be doing it, but I was happy that I was selected to do that. So I was very happy on that part. But this year something special has happened. So when I was going for that office, like the place where we had to mix, I had 2 bags and very heavy bags I had to pick and carry. And I had a tennis elbow and I was not able to, I was not very much comfortable. And I was like about to keep them on the ground, like now I cannot. And all of a sudden, like I started chanting and all of a sudden some energy has come in me and I was able to carry it flawlessly. So that was the one thing that I realized. Yes, that's like in previous realization, Mata said, chanting is a powerful, and yes, I can also say that yes, it is. And second special thing that has happened, like the presentation, the Panihati presentation by the devotees, where Chiru Prabhu has come as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all that presentation. That was so ecstatic. And I was standing there like one of the corner, and when he came as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like tears were coming in out from my eyes, and I was not able to control it. I was not sure like what is happening. So that was such a powerful, like I never believed on all those parts, but a person like me who is not very emotional, I was like tears were coming out and I was not able to control it. But so that was a very special experience I had this time, and I think I will be able, and that makes my faith more strong in whole process, and hope I will be able to carry out more in this such kind of engagements that is being given to me. So I will be keeping it very short. I don't have too much words for me, but yeah, this was the actual realization I had, which I would like to share with my fellow devotees, because this is a closed group. I can share this because the experience that I'm sharing, that's a very much personal. But since it's a closed group, I thought it will be good to share it. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, my window, bro. Thank you so much for sharing your realizations, brother. So next we have Kirti Mataji from Jagannath Dham. So Mataji, if you're there, you can start off, Mataji. Kirti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. I think she could not join, but I have Alia with me. She will share her realization.
Jai, Alia. Let's hear. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Well, obviously, I'm here to share my realization, but well, I think this Panihati festival, this year's Panihati festival, it was so like enlightening and amazing that like I just thought that I have to do it next year again. In this year, I did Govardhan Giriraji, right? I always feel like some sort of connection kind of thing with Giriraji, because like I always feel so peaceful and like serene whenever I do go there. They just took my heart away, I guess. I felt so ecstatic while I was making it. It wasn't only me, but like my entire family helping. It was just really enjoying like festival, my favorite. Thank you.
Jai. Thank you so much, Alia, for your realizations. So for devotees who don't know Alia, she is Komal Mataji's daughter from Chelmsford, and she makes really nice pot, and her pot was selected as the top for this year as well. And her pot was a very nice Giri Govardhan in the pot she made. So thank you so much, Alia, for your realizations.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, hi, bro. So let's move on to Poonam Mataji from Chelmsford as well. So Mataji is also just been 4 months in Bhakti Viksha. So let's hear her wonderful realizations. Mataji also shared in the Soho temple during the auction. So let's hear again from Mataji. Haribo.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu and Hare
Haribo.
Krishna everyone. I'm Poonam from Chelmsford, Bhakti Vriksha. We started attending Bhakti Vriksha from last 5 months, and this is all happening. I'm here just because of Kirti Mataji and Vishal Prabhu. They started Bhakti Vriksha at their place in January. Panihati festival, it's new to us. Like I've never heard of this festival. And for me, I've touched the paintbrush, and I've done the art when I was in primary. So since then, I never touched the paintbrushes and any art stuff. But when I started with pot, I had one thing in my mind. I got connected to Krishna consciousness, ISKCON, just because of Bhakti Vriksha. So I thought I'll definitely go with the Bhakti Vriksha theme, and I've chosen the colors accordingly. So white represents the purity and honesty. Like our Bhakti Vriksha is like it's pure, and green is the new growth. So everywhere we want to grow this Krishna consciousness ISKCON all over the place, all over the world. So that's why I've chosen the green color as a new beginning, new growth. And our whole family was involved with making this pot, and we are very blessed when we came to know our pot is selected to go in altar. And I was tearful when I saw pot decorated by us in front of Sri Radha Landaneswara. We got the opportunity to serve there in Soho Temple as well. My daughter, when we were making pot, my daughter, she was genuinely doing kirtan. My husband, he also involved with writing Rama and Krishna name. And my son also, he was involved with giving ideas how I can make it more interesting, or how I can make it more colorful. So that's how the whole family was involved. And so hopefully I'll get many more opportunities with this Bhakti Vriksha and Krishna consciousness. And thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hari.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Poonam Mataji, for your realizations. Mataji made a very beautiful Bhakti Vriksha tree pot with some lighting effects this year. So it was a very nice pot, Mataji. Thank you so much for sharing your realizations as well.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Yeah. Next, we have Harshal Prabhu from Jagannath Dham as well. So Harshal Prabhu, are you there?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, yeah.
I'm just starting this with me actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you see me? Yeah, I think.
That's true. Yeah.
So Hare Krishna to all, and I'm from Chelmsford, and this is our first time we involved as a team, and in Panihati festival, where I and my family involved in the service of Krishna, and we worked as a team. And I came up with an idea of creating a kind of 3D Damodar Lida theme Panihati pot, where Lord Krishna liberating two sons of Kubera by breaking the two trees. And this pot also remind me for the success, like two things are required. They are the two ingredients of success, where you need to have a mercy from Lord Krishna, and also your continuous attempt to accomplish the work, and this applies to our Ford as well, where we had a short time. Actually, we had some mix up with the dates, and all of a sudden we had to finish like in a day. And I made Laddu Gopalji with clay, and he was pulling the mortar and breaking two trees together. It was a 3D pot actually, and it came out very well. And our team in Chelmsford also helped us to achieve that thing in time, and I'm very thankful to them. Apart from that, I also got opportunity from senior devotees to get involved in chopping ingredients and serve them to carry out their stuff. I helped them in washing stuff and whatever service they needed from me, and I involved in that. And apart from that, I was thinking like it went very well, and I'm fortunate to get our port selected for this for in first 50s, and I'm very thankful for giving us this opportunity. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you so much for sharing your wonderful realizations, Prabhu. Was indeed very insightful realization. So thank you so much, Prabhu. So next we'll move on to Dwarkadam, and we have Sananta Kumar Prabhu from Dwarkadam. Let's hear from Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. my first obeisance to Lord. Without Lord mercy, I can't make this out. And my sincere obeisance to my senior, Ratiraj Gaurvandas Prabhu and Vinod Prabhu. Without
Hi,
them,
so sorry, I was in one call, bro. So someone wanted to call me. Tell me, bro.
all right. Can you hear me, Prabhu?
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Check, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
Yes, we can hear, bro. Go on.
Yeah, we can hear, bro.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. My sincere obeisance to Lord and my sincere obeisance to senior devotee Ritraj Prabhu and Vinod Prabhu. Without them, I can't make it out the Panihati festival. Initially, I came to know about the Panihati festival 2 years ago by Ritraj Prabhu. At the time, I thought at least at some point I need to do, but by Lord's mercy, I got a chance. God created an opportunity to participate into the Panihati festival this year. It didn't happen easily for me. It's a big story for me. I registered. I mean, by the Ratiraj Prabhu's, he inspired me. Then when I tried to buy the pot, the day, the first, the closing date, initially the closing date was on the Thursday. That's the day I was trying to buy the pot. When before I was trying to find the pot, I couldn't find the pot at all. Then I asked my seniors pray for me, and one of the seniors actually he just showed me where you can get the pot. With that touch, I was able to find where it is. When I was trying to go and get the pot that day, the bus didn't come at all. I don't drive, so but it is not too far. I just took the public transport. Then I thought, oh, I should have taken the taxi. The shop is going to close 8 o'clock till 7:40. There was no bus. Then luckily there was a bus, and final moment I got the pot. Then I started the white paint on the Friday. Um, at the time the date was postponed. I'm not only the one did the pot. I have two children. One is 4 years, nearly 4 years, going to turn 4 years next week. The other one is 16 months, and my wife. We all gathered together and did that pot. When I was trying to complete the pot, that was the last day. I was not able to complete, so I just uploaded whatever I did. My plan is I just wanted to, because the day I went to buy the pot, that's the day initially the closing date. My aim is with my full prema, I need to offer the pot to the Lord. I have chosen the theme is Balram Krishna Balram, and I have chosen the recipe Prabhupada's recipe. My thought is in Krishna's Balaram's hand, inside that pot, I want to keep Prabhupada like a prasadam. That's my aim. So I just don't want to offer the pot. I wanted to offer the pot with the prasadam. That was my aim. But what happened after that Monday? Monday was the bank holiday. After that Monday, I was sick as well. I was not able to complete the pot. But luckily, the Wednesday, I was on antibiotic as well. But that Wednesday, I was on, luckily, that's a God's mercy. That Wednesday was a Ekadasi. I was on the fasting. Antibiotics, paracetamol can't cure, but Ekadasi helped me to recover from that general virus. The Thursday afternoon, after Thursday afternoon, I was well. Then I started again. I completed the pot on Friday afternoon. I think that was the 2nd of June, if I'm not wrong. Then that pot was ready on the Friday afternoon. Then this was my first time. I didn't know what is how to where to buy the recipes and how to offer. I don't know anything, but Lord's mercy and the senior stage. Seniors, we are very lucky to have these kind of seniors. Though they don't communicate with us, they pray for us. With the simple touch, we can that enhances our spiritual progress. That's what happened for me as well. Then Saturday, I got the plan where to get that recipe, the material for the recipes. I don't drive as well, so what I planned, I just took a public transport. I went and collected some of the recipes item and came back home. Some of the things I couldn't find at all. I was keep chatting with Vinod Prabhu. Vinod Prabhu he was responding well, and he was guiding me through. You will get this here, and you will get there. And I went all the way wherever he directed me. I went there, and I got the material. And when I reached home, it was 10 o'clock. Then Prabhu has sent me a little photo how to chop the nuts and all those things. Then immediately I took a shower. I got all the materials, that apron, all those things. My kids they went to sleep, so I didn't get the disturbance. Night time, I chopped all those recipes, the nuts and all those things. Morning, it took time for me. So morning 6 o'clock, I finished that work. Then I had a few hours of nap. Then I took shower and made that ghee prasadam. I didn't know how it's going to come, but my only thing is I was chanting. I was thinking of my seniors and Lord's mercy. Please, Lord, if any offense I made, please forgive me, and take my prasadam, and please show your mercy on my pot. That's what I pray. And what happened? I didn't know how did I do that one. I put the prasadam in the pot. All the prasadam sold out. My little ones, I don't know. He's a 16 months old. He had half of the prasadam, and my wife, she had the prasadam. The first one had a little as well, and I had all the prasadam, and little bit I took it and went to the Soga temple and gave it to one of the seniors, Vinod Prabhu. And the good thing is I have to thank to Tanivel Prabhu here, because Thursday I was very sick. Friday, Tanivel Prabhu called me, and because of him, I got an opportunity to do a little service on the Soga temple on the Sunday, 3rd, 4th of June. By Lord's mercy, I got an opportunity to touch some of the pots which made by the devotees. How much a big service and what a big mercy Lord showed on me. I know devotees, how much they put their effect, all those things. So touching the pots is a big, I don't know how to say, I don't know the words. So I got all those, Lord showed all those mercy to me. The only one thing only I have in my mind, whatever happens, sick or whatever, what is going to happen? Whatever happens, I need to complete this pot and offer the pot with prasadam on 4th of June. That's the only thing I had in my mind. And that happened because of senior's touch and Lord's mercy. Then finally, I had a chance to, buy a pot as well. That's the only pot selected for the Soga temple from our dham. I didn't know that one at the time. I didn't think or no plan to buy that pot actually. That pot actually made by Tanivel's Prabhu's and Malayar Mataji's from their home actually. They made that pot. I didn't know all these things at the time when I buy the pot. Suddenly some thought had come into my. I was planning to buy some sort of pot in kind of a Tulasi Mataji, those type of thing. But some thought had come, something had come, and just I opened my mouth and said like for the pot. Then I got that pot, and when I bought the pot into my home, then recently I came to know that's the only pot selected from our dham. And see, that's again Lord's mercy. I took all the prema from the Lord. That's what I wanted, and Lord has given that prema to me. So only one thing I realized, that whatever happens, if you have a strong faith, definitely Krishna will eat our prasadam. That's not from me, it's from the Prabhupada. Only thing, provided that we have a strong belief and serious with that one. Hare Krishna, that's what my realization, Prabhu.
Yeah, Krishna Prabhu. Thank you so much for your realizations. Due to time constraints, we'll have only 2 more realizations from Ekchakratam. So we're sorry because I think if devotees took some more time. So yeah, so we request everyone to just keep it 2 minutes short so everyone gets a chance to share their realizations as well. So we'll move on to Egg Chakra. So let's have Rishik Prabhu from Egg Chakra Dam to share his realization.
Hare Krishna, Rishik Prabhu, are you there? Prabhu, I think Prabhu is not there. Can we go ahead with the other devotee?
Yeah. So let's have Nupur Mataji then to share her realizations. Nupur Mataji, are you there?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, bro.
Hare Krishna. I think they are not here at the moment, so I'm just looking as well.
Oh, then is Sati Mataji there? Or
Yeah,
Rajona Mataji?
she's there.
Yeah, because we're running out of time, Prabhu. So
Yes. Sati Mataji, Hare Krishna, Sati Mataji.
yeah.
Sati Shama Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Mataji, please, আপনার realization share করে নাও, please.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Actually, আমি এই প্রথম পানিহাটির পট তৈরি করেছি। তো এটা আমার জন্য অনেক সৌভাগ্য ছিল যে আমি আসলে এই সুযোগটা গ্রহণ করেছি, কারণ ভগবান আসলে সেবা করার সুযোগ সবাইকে দান করেন, কিন্তু যে সেটা গ্রহণ করে সেই হয়তো সৌভাগ্য হয়। তো সেই জায়গা থেকে আমি আসলে বলবো আমি খুব সৌভাগ্যশালী। তো
sorry Mataji, আমি আপনার থেকে translation করে দেই তাহলে। So thank you everyone. She trying to saying that because she got the first time she's doing the opportunity of the Panihati program, and she get the opportunity to the first time of those port art as well, and she is very happy to do this opportunity.
আমার আসলে কোনো অভিজ্ঞতা ছিল না পূর্বে যে কিভাবে আসলে পট তৈরি করে। আমাকে অবশ্য আমার ভক্তি ভিক্ষা লিডার অর্পিতা মাতাজি আমাকে লাস্ট ইয়ার আমাকে বলেছিল যে করার জন্য, কিন্তু আমি আসলে সাহস পাইনি, যে আমার কোনো যেহেতু মানে আমার অভিজ্ঞতাই নেই, কি করে তৈরি করে সেটা আমি জানিও না। তো আমি কি করে তৈরি করব, আমার বাচ্চাটা খুব ছোট ছিল, আমার ছেলে। তো আমি আসলে লাস্ট ইয়ার পারিনি, কিন্তু আমার মনে খুব কষ্ট ছিল যে আমি করব, এটা আমার ভেতরে একটা ইচ্ছে ছিল।
She actually doesn't have any previous experience to do the pot, but this time Rita Mataji, you said Rita Mataji?
Arpita Mataji.
Arpita Mataji, she actually inspired her to do the pot, and she actually having more. This time she is doing this opportunity to do more in the future as well. Yes, Mataji, go ahead. Mataji, বলেন।
তো আমি আসলে উনি আমাকে চুজ করে দিয়েছিল যে সবচেয়ে ইজি মানে থিংসটা হচ্ছে যে থিম যেটা সেটা হচ্ছে যে ফ্লুট অ্যান্ড পিকক ফেদার। তো সে আমাকে বলছিল যে আপনি যেহেতু নতুন সেহেতু আপনার জন্য এটা খুব ইজি হবে, আপনি এটা সিলেক্ট করেন এবং ভেতরে প্রসাদের আইটেমটাও যেটা আমরা আসলে ভগবানকে অফার করবো সেটাও সে আমাকে চুজ করে দিছিল। তো সেই জায়গা থেকে আমি আসলে সাহস করে ওটাই নিয়েছি যে আমি চেষ্টা করব, আমার লক্ষ্যটা ছিল যে আমি চেষ্টা করব, এটা একটা আমার জন্য বড় সুযোগ এবং এই সুযোগটা আমি হাতছাড়া করব না ভগবানকে সেবা করার।
Arpita Mataji actually inspired her to do the pot and choose the ingredients of the pot and also she also helping her how to do that, and she also having the idea this first time how will she do the pot, and she will have the idea, so how can he make the pot in the future as well.
তো আমি আসলে একেবারেই নতুন ছিলাম, যেটা বলে যে মানে অভিজ্ঞতাবিহীন আর কি। তো আমি আসলে তখন কি করে নিজেই করব, কখনো আমি আর্টও করিনি, কখনো কালার কিভাবে মিক্স করতে হয় সেগুলো আমার জানা ছিল না। তো আমি অ্যাকচুয়ালি ভেতরে খুব ইচ্ছে ছিল যে যে করেই হোক আমাকে করতে হবে। তো আমি বাই দ্য ওয়ে আমি আমার নেইবার আর কি আলকা মাতাজি, আমি ওনার সাহায্য নিই।
She actually took help from the Olga Mataji. Also, she also thinking that how she will do that and what she need to do. But Orpita Mataji and Olga Mataji also help her to do to prepare in the pot.
তো তাদের সাহায্য নিয়ে আমি শুরু করি। আমি নিজেই ড্র করি এবং সেটা পটে কালার দেওয়া, ড্র করার চেষ্টা করি। কিন্তু আলকা মাতাজি অনেক ব্যস্ত থাকে, সেই জায়গা থেকে আমাকে খুব বেশি ওই রকম ভাবে টাইম দিতে না পারায় আমি এন্ডিং অফ টাইম আমি স্টার্ট করছি, মানে কাজটা শুরু করেছি।
Olga Mataji actually she was very busy on that times, but on the end time she prepared herself to do the pot by herself, and she did the job. That's what she meant.
এবং আমি মানে দেখা গেছে যে আমি শুরু করেছি দুপুর একটা থেকে শুরু করেছি, আমি নন স্টপ ভোর 5টা পর্যন্ত এই পটটা তৈরি করেছি।
She started from afternoon 1 o'clock and she finished the art of the level, so morning 5 o'clock, so more than I believe so it's more than 12 hours, so she does the board. That's what she.
এবং সেই সময়টাতেও আমি আসলে পরিপূর্ণ শেষ করতে পারিনি, এবং মানে আমি খুবই ভয়ে ছিলাম যে আমি হয়তো সাবমিট করতে পারবো না পটটা। তো এই ভয়টা আমাকে এত মানে ভেতরে কষ্ট দিচ্ছিল যে আমি এত কষ্ট করছি, তারপরে হয়তো আমি শেষ করতে পারবো না এবং আমি প্রেজেন্ট করতে পারবো না আমার পটটা।
She actually not finished fully the art of this pot, but she was thinking, oh, why I can't finish that, or maybe I'm afraid of to do finish the pot. But at the moment she does that, what she can do on the end time.
এবং সেই দিনই আসলে টাইম এক্সটেনশন করা হয়েছে, 2 দিন বাড়ানো হয়েছিল, যে পট সবার জন্য এক্সটেনশন করে 2 দিন বাড়ানো হয়েছিল, এবং সেই সুযোগটা আমার জন্য খুব বেশি দরকার ছিল। এবং আমি তখন রিয়েলাইজ করলাম যে অ্যাকচুয়ালি অনেকেই বলে যে আসলে তুমি যদি ভেতরে খুব গভীর ভাবে কোনো কিছু চাও, ভগবান যদি সেটা অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে অবশ্যই সে তোমাকে সেই অপরচুনিটিটা দেয় এবং সে তোমাকে সাহায্য করে সেটা করার জন্য। সেই দিন আসলে আমি খুব ডিপলি ভাবে আমি অনুভব করেছি যে আসলেই কৃষ্ণা দয়ালু।
Yeah, actually she's at the last moment she got the 2 days more opportunity to work on it, so she did the job, and she was thinking, okay, so that's why Krishna, if you want from your mind anything, so Krishna always help to complete the work. So that's how she inspired to do complete the work on after 2 days, to get this time for extra 2 days.
তো আসলে আমি আমার থিমটা ছিল ফ্লুট অ্যান্ড পিকক ফেদার, এবং আমি সেই জিনিসটাকে আমার মতো করে চেষ্টা করেছি সুন্দর করার জন্য। তারপরেও আমি জানি না কতটুকু হয়েছে, কিন্তু আমি আমার চেষ্টাটা করেছি। আমি হয়তো খুব বেশি অন্যান্যদের মতো হয়তো সেরকম ভাবে কোনো কিছু করতে পারিনি, বাট আমার চেষ্টা থেকে আমি চেয়েছি যে আমি আমার ভগবানের জন্য হয়তো আমি এইটুকু করব। তো সেই চেষ্টাটা আমি করে গেছি এবং আমি শেষ অবধি আমি সেটাকে প্রেজেন্ট করতে পেরেছি এবং ভগবানকে অফার করতে পেরেছি। এটা আমার জন্য অনেক বেশি পাওয়া।
She actually chose flute and peacock feather, but she says she's not very artistic. She's not very good at artistic like others, but she try her best to complete the pot with the art and try to give her full faith to complete the pot. And she is looking for everyone blessing to in future she can do more.
এবং আমি এটা থেকে আমার আসলে অভিজ্ঞতা ছিল না, কিন্তু এখন আমি অনেক কিছু শিখেছি এবং ইন ফিউচারে আমি কিভাবে আরো সুন্দরভাবে এই পট তৈরি করা যায় এবং এই পটের মাধ্যমে আমি আমার সেবাটাকে আরো সুন্দরভাবে ভগবানের কাছে প্রদর্শন করতে পারি, সেটা আমি চেষ্টা করব। এবং করার চেষ্টা করব এবং আমি করেও যাব, কন্টিনিউ করে যাব। এটা আমার আসলে ভেতরে, এখন আমার ভেতরে সেটা পূর্ণাঙ্গভাবে ইচ্ছা জেগেছে যে আমি এটা কন্টিনিউ করব।
So this is she's saying that this is a good learning and good experience for her. So in the future, she will prepare with full faith and full attention to make the pot for and with the, to take the more opportunity to create more of this type of Panihati pot.
তো আমি অনেক খুশি এবং আমার আসলে আমি যেভাবে অকশন করা হয় সেটাও আমি কখনো দেখিনি, এবং কিভাবে পট আরো অনেক সুন্দর করা যায় আমি সেই পানিহাটির অকশনে আমি সকাল থেকে মানে যতটুকু পর্যন্ত অকশনটা চলেছে আমি সেখানে অ্যাটেন্ড করেছি, এবং সেখান থেকে আমি এক্সপেরিয়েন্স নেওয়ার চেষ্টা করেছি যে এখানে আমি আরো দেখলে হয়তো আমার আরো অনেক কিছু ভেতরে সৃষ্টি হবে যে এটা এইভাবেও সুন্দর করা যায়, এবং কিভাবে সেটা অকশন করে সেটাও আমি দেখে আমার খুব মানে ভেতরে আমি অনুভব করেছি যে আসলে ভগবানকে আমি অবশ্যই ভগবানকে ভালোবাসি, বাট আরো ভক্ত তারা কতটা ডিপলি এবং কতটা নিখুঁত ভাবে ভগবানকে ভালোবেসে তার জন্য কত ভাবে এই পট তৈরি করে।
Sorry, Mataji, প্রথম লাইনটা কি ছিল?
আমি অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমি
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, she said that she never been experience of the Panihati pot auction, so this time she got the full opportunity to see from the till started from 1 o'clock till end, and she also had the idea how the other devotee create the pot and how they do the makeup art, how their devotion they're showing their pot. So on that base, she also been working for next section, next Panihati Utsav, and also preparing and get the new idea of the pot, and she will experience that as well.
তো আসলে আমি সবার কাছে এইভাবেই প্রার্থনা করছি যে সবাই যেন আমাকে সাহায্য করে এবং কৃপা করে, এবং ভগবান অবশ্যই আমাকে কৃপা করবে নেক্সটে আমি আরো সুন্দর করে তার জন্য এই সেবাটা যেন করতে পারি। এবং আমি অনেক খুশি এবং আমি অনেক হ্যাপি যে আমি এটা সুন্দরভাবে করতে পেরেছি, সেটা সামান্য হলেও আমি করেছি ভগবানের জন্য সেবা।
She is actually looking for blessing for all the Vaishnavas and all the devotees, so she can in the future she can make nice spot for everyone and serve to Lord Krishna. And she saying also thank you for everyone to give her opportunity to make a Panihati pot.
আমাকে সাহায্য করার জন্য যারাই আমাকে সাহায্য করে, অলকা মাতাজি, দিয়া এন্ড অর্পিতা মাতাজি স্পেশালি আমাকে সাজেস্ট করেছে করার জন্য, তো তাদেরকেও আমি অনেক ধন্যবাদ জানাই যে তারা আমাকে এতটা ফোর্সলি আমাকে ইন্সপায়ার করেছে, যার কারণে হয়তো আমি একটু হলেও সাহস করে এটা বানিয়েছি।
She especially thanks to Alka Mataji, Dia and Orpita Mataji, who actually forcing him, actually inspiring more inspiring to do the pot for everyone. So she is especially thanks to them.
Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna. Dhanyavad pranam.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you so much, Hidden Prabhu, for the translations. So, yeah, let's have Mitali Mataji from Make Chakradam.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
I am offering my humble respect to all of my devotees on their latest fate. I'm very insignificant person. I feel blessed to be in the presence of so many genius and graceful devotees. I humbly offering my gratitude to Her Grace Yamuneshwari Mataji. This is my second time I'm doing this Panihati pot. When I was filling the form of the Panihati pot, I was feeling like Nityananda Prabhu had graced me by himself, because believe me that when I was making the pot, I didn't have to buy anything except the pot, and I think this is the Nityananda Prabhu himself, and prepared everything for his service. And Govardhana is the best place, and favorite place of Sri Radharani, and that's why I choose this spot. And everything was going so smoothly that um, um, when I was making the pot, my hand was going very smoothly. I think that God was helping me, and Nityananda Prabhu is giving me his blessings, like showering on me, and I was very grateful. I can't express my experience, my thought, because this is my first time what I was offering in the Lord Radharandeshwar Mandir, and this is my very grateful I am. I can't express my experience. That's why my talking is not going smoothly. So I'm giving special thanks to Priyanka Mataji and Orpita Lakshmi Mataji. Without their help, I can't do anything. And Priyanka Mataji is like my um, teacher, because she always inspires me what to do and what nothing to do, and in the pot how can I make. And I couldn't go to the temple, but she helped me to take the pot to the mandir, and that's why I am very thankful to her. And in this way I can serve Krishna, and I can get the company of devotees. Please, everyone bless me. And ending here, Hare Krishna, Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, and Jai Nitai, Jai Panihati Festival ki Jai.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mataji, for your realizations. So let's have just a few more from Dwarkadam. So let's have Rajita Mataji. Are you there, Mataji? Rajita Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu, I am here. I am here.
You can share,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Prabhu.
Haribo Mataji. Yeah, you can share your realizations, Mataji.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you for giving this opportunity. This was my first time participating in the Panihati festival. It was a wonderful experience, and I learned so many new things. During the making of this part, I felt like I went to Brindavan, and I just visualized the Yashodama and Krishna. It's a magical feeling that I wish that I was actually there. Actually, uh, how lucky the people of Vrindavan are. And another thing is, first of all, I didn't register for this part. Luckily, Haripriya Mataji, she's having one spare one, so she led me. The It was very magical experience I experienced. After that, being selected for the Soho temple came as blessing and a great achievement uh, for my whole life. That on one hand, we are very happy that we got selected, and Krishna. But on the other hand, we felt very sad that our Krishna spot was leaving us. During the bidding itself, I looked out for my part. It's not coming, it's going back. Uh, After some time, it came. We luckily we won the bid, and by Krishna's mercy, he came back to us. This whole journey is like a dream come true. Thank you for giving this opportunity, and special thanks to Haripriya Mataji for encouragement, and Josna Mataji for ideas, and choosing my part for Soho Temple, Rajesh Prabhu and Manoj Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rajita Mataji, for your realizations. So let's move on. Varat Prabhu. Varat Prabhu, are you there, Prabhu?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my experience. So I've been in Krishna consciousness for since 2006. But I about 15 years I didn't heard about this Panihati pot celebration. So in 2020 I met Rasanabha Gopaladas. Then in 2021 Rasanabha Gopaladas said there's a celebration called Panihati pot celebration. So we need to decorate the pot and you need buy and pot decorate the pot. So I asked him what is about this celebration. He explained everything about that. So okay, so I said okay, I will try. And so on that I am with my daughter. I decorated a small pot and offer that pot to Krishna. And then second year also I last year my theme was Lakshmi Narasimha. And this year I was thinking about like 1 month ago, like in the Rasamagopal said, okay, the next month is going to be the Panihati pot celebration. So I was since then I started to think about okay, how can I what theme I want to select and what how it would be nice like that. Then so 3-4 weeks I was thinking about that. Then I decided to select my theme as a Jagannath Baladev Subhadra, and on the back, the front side and the back side is a Jagannath Puri, Jagannath temple in Puri. Then I was thinking like how what colors, how to decorate the pot and what color can I choose, what stones, and on then how to buy. Then I went and bought something in the shops. So 2 days I spent the time to decorate the pot and the painting and everything. Then after finishing this all this decorating the pot, then the preparation day they come on that day. I thought I'm going to do it in my home, and then Rasanabha Prabhu said okay, we can all the Henol Bhakti Shatam all we can gather in one place and we can offer the offering there in one place and we can celebrate it there. So we gathered everyone in one place and we took our pot there, and then both the preparation and nuts, vegetable and yogurt. Then prepare everything, then offer the pot, everyone's pot in front of the deities. It was a very nice celebration, and yeah, we remember it for all my life, and all the children enjoyed. So Krishna always saying about Gita, like always think about me and do the service. So by this celebration also I realized that even though this celebration for 1 month, but so 1 month we were thinking about this Krishna, what theme about the anything about the related to Krishna, always thinking about it, what to do, like how to decorate, like that, always thinking about Krishna. So it's good, like before I thought this celebration only for the children, why we need to the painting, the pot and all is this for children, it's not for us, we are old, like that. But after I started to do with my children also, like I'm also I got involved, and then I really liked the Panihati pot celebration. So I would like to thank Rasma Gopaladas for giving us the encouragement and all the support, and Susila Mataji, Ram Prabhu, for everyone. I would like to thank you. Thank you, sir. time. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Virat Prabhu, for your realizations. That's a Pradeep Prabhu. Pradeep Prabhu, are you there? Yes, Prabhu. You have to unmute, Prabhu. Just keep it 2 minute shots, Prabhu, because we're running.
Are you able to
late
hear
on
me,
time.
Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. This is Pradeep Challa. I'm from Henad Bhakti Riksha. Me and my family recently started coming to Bhakti Riksha, and this is the first time we are participating in the Panihati festival. It was a wonderful experience participating in Panihati Siddhadahi festival. Luckily, we got this opportunity to serve the Lord and get holy blessings. We have done the pot painting with the theme of Krishna stealing the butter. So mostly my wife done the decoration of the painting the pot, and she spent most of the time. I supported her. I tried to help on whatever the way I can. So we have a 2 years old child. Boy, so we were he doesn't allow us to do the painting. He always comes and keep the things. So we were trying to get the time, borrow some time when he's sleeping or some other time. So we didn't thought we should be able to finish the painting when the time comes. But and also my wife was painted the little Krishna child expression very cutely. But when she is highlighting the outline, she has to missed that. So again, she has roughed it and she has made the painting good. So it was a wonderful experience. We both were having for the first time. So it took a couple of days for us to complete the painting, and we really enjoyed the whole process of making the festival. We have also been part of the services like chopping the dry fruits on the day of the Panihati festival in Rajesh Prabhu's house. So we were, my wife was feeling not well on that day, but we thought anyway, if we can, even though we have child and we not able to support, but we will try. But that day it was wonderful that all the devotees, senior devotees there helped us a lot, and we were able to give our service to the Lord Krishna, and making all the delightful recipes, and we feel blessed to serve the Lord Krishna in that way. So also there are a couple of realizations I was we were learning from Panihati festival, serving the Lord Krishna and surrendering him in whatever the means that what we are doing, and also detachment from this material world, and desire to attain the blessings of Lord Krishna. So yeah, we were really enjoyed the whole process of serving the Krishna. I sincerely give my special thanks to Rajesh Prabhu and Vijayalakshmi Mataji for giving this wonderful opportunity for participating in this festival. Thank you. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for sharing your realizations. So we have Madhumita Mataji in call today. Are you here, Madhumita Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, everyone. So this is my first time I've even heard about Panihati festival being celebrated, and I'm new to ISKCON and Bhakti Vriksha. And thanks to Rajesh Prabhu, and he introduced me to this the Bhakti Vriksha group. So when they first told that he need to do a pot and everything, it first seemed a daunting task because it's been a while I drew and painted. But then we all came together, and Prabhu was gracious enough to give immense support needed to do the pots. And I just made a simple design. I didn't know. I mean, this was my first time. So, when all of us came together, the kids, adults, the adults helped the kids helped the adults in doing their pots. So the kids gave me some tips to do the design and everything. So they inspired me, in fact. What I started was I didn't have a clue about this, but when I finished the pot, it gave me immense satisfaction that the whole time that I was doing, somehow my mind became very calm, and it was such a therapy for me. So it was very nice that when we celebrated the Panihati festival on that day, all procuring the nuts and everything, the cutting the vegetables, decorating the pots, offering it. We celebrated the festival in such pomp and chanting and everything. It was a very positive vibration that day, and I was very happy from even inside. So, and I didn't know about the auction and everything, but when I saw the auction live in online, I saw that when the proceeds from the auction it went to the temple, it inspired me, and I'm now, I promised myself that I should do a really good part next time so that it gets selected, and I can be able to contribute something to the temple. So this really inspired me, and I also came to know this custom, this Chaitanya this custom of Sanatana Dharma, which is really new to me now. So yeah, so thanks to Rajesh Prabhu for introducing me to this Bhakti Vriksha, and giving us a chance to participate. It's just a drop in the ocean. So it helped us. It really helped. Even my son learned a lot, the customs of ISKCON and everything. So Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Jai. Thank you so much, Madhumita Mataji, for your realizations. So I think, Ma, do you want to, yeah, so do you want to add on something, Ma?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, thank you, devotees, for sharing your wonderful realizations. It's very nice to hear your heartfelt realizations. We will now take Jagannath Darshan, and we will, I mean, a lot to share from my side too, but I know it's for the time. But it was really heart-touching to hear all your realizations. And it was such an amazing festival as such. A lot of blessings from Shri Nityananda Prabhu. And I think everyone can feel very empowered when we take part in this service. So we pray to Shri Nityananda Prabhu that he constantly engages us in this wonderful service, and we can do it in a proper spirit of service. So thank you all for these beautiful realizations. And it was nice. Vinil facilitated it nicely. Okay, let's all take darshan of Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani. Prabhu? Yeah. So Vijay Prabhu is kindly giving us darshan, showing darshan of Jagannath. Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharani Sudarshan Chakra ki jai. Shri Gaurnitai ki jai. Shri Panchatattva ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari. Wonderful. Certainly, we all are very blessed to be part of this celebration. And every year we can see many more devotees are participating in the Panihati celebration. And we hope and pray by the Lord's mercy, it keeps increasing. And more devotees are there, more the bliss, isn't it? Because it is a festival of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, it gives us so much of joy and happiness. It's not just a festival of punishment, it's festival of service, festival of joy, festival of coming together and celebrating, this wonderful program. So thank you so much again for everyone and for sharing your realizations. We will see you soon next week. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.